This is Reverend Kelly Cargus, Senior Pastor at Trinity United Methodist Church here in Grand Island, Nebraska. This is my second attempt at a video journeys article. This is Wednesday of Holy Week. Normal Easter is just a memory this year. So there's grieving going on about Easter as it could have been, as it should have been. Normally, for me, Holy Week would include a Wednesday night confirmation class road trip to Seward United Methodist Church for their annual Living Last Supper presentation. I had hardly missed a year since we were pastors there, 1997 to 2002. Jesus and the boys placed you dramatically in the room where it happened. Normally, Thursday evening was Maundy Thursday worship with communion. Friday evening was Good Friday Tennabrae service of light and darkness. In Grand Island, both of these services were shared with First Faith United Methodist Church, rotating back and forth between their place and our place. In Ainsworth, Seward, Beatrice, and Doniphan, Holy Saturday meant a community-wide Easter egg hunt. Normally, Easter Sunday began with sunrise worship. Then regular Easter worship would be packed, with whole families filling the pews. Family after family had promised Grandma that they'd all be there, dressed and pressed and polished at her church for Easter worship. Of course, Grandma had blackmailed her family into coming to church, or there would be no Easter dinner. It is a Christian salmon returning to their home stream kind of thing. Normally, there was something different about preaching to a packed house on Easter. My heart would try to pump out of my chest. I'd get so excited. Normally at Trinity, the annual Easter singing of Christ the Lord is risen today with full chancel choir behind you, extra brass instruments, and the organ cranked up to full capacity was a soul-filling kind of experience. It made water escape from my eyes uncontrollably. Normally, I like to have the kids race around the sanctuary during children's time. I'd make them raise their hands and promise not to hit their heads on the corners of the pews, and I'd talk about the foot race between Peter and John on that first Easter morning. It was a worship celebration like no other. Normally in my family, the Cargus preachers, 4 of us right now, would crash for a glorious Easter Sunday afternoon nap. Then we gather at Mom's place in Lincoln for our own family Easter feast and Easter egg hunt with the little ones after supper. Normally, Mom would make deviled eggs, her fruit pizza, Grandma's pineapple casserole, green bean casserole, and ham in some kind of form. Sister-in-law Diane would make her crescent rolls and bring her dad's homemade orange marmalade. The new normal of Easter is now live-streamed worship, videoed in an empty sanctuary. The scripture and the message are the normal ones, but now everyone stays home, watches from their living room. This year, Seward UMC streams last year's video of the Living Last Supper. Maundy Thursday worship is live-streamed from our Bishop Reuben Signs in Topeka. Good Friday is live-streamed from First Faith UMC's webpage. Last week, we had a drive-by family Easter event where we handed out Easter packets to folks through their car windows, also handed out palm leaves after church on Palm Sunday, and a drive-by card parade. This year, we're talking about doing a Zoom call with my family, including all the Cargus grandkids in Nebraska, North Carolina, and California. In the end, normal is more about the past than the present, more about our comfort level, our desire to not be afraid of an unknown future. It's a good thing that God has never been normal. And next year at Easter, we'll be talking about the new virtual electronic normal that connects us in ways we've never dreamed of with folks from all around the world. Grace and peace. Happy Easter.